He was really concentrating. He was not cheering or anything. No, he just looked at the game and he was like, okay, I have one win, but I'm not out of this just yet. I need another map win in order to advance to the second round and be safe. Starting now to the top left of the map is the Protoss for LGIM, a former champion. A champion on the verge of falling down into Code B. Can he win on Whirlwind? Can he tie the series? It is LGIM Seed.
Changed his hair back to black. His opponent at the top right for the team TSL. You could say he's kind of in the middle of everything, or you could say he's TSL center. Probably didn't have an intro there, so I was like, oh, this is awkward.
I was actually ready to jump in. If you have just given me this small pause, I would have jumped in.
Next time when this happens, I'll know to go to this.
Well, right now we have both of the players to the top of the map, and I am very interested in what exactly Center is going to do. On Entombed Valley with cross position, he decided to go for a gasless build, where he started with barracks into command center, into double command center, and then followed it up with 2 additional barracks, which of course delayed his tech by a lot. But because of what Seed did, it didn't really matter all that much. Important was that there was detection, and with the 3 orbitals, he was in the perfect position.
Yeah.
So right now, Center could do anything, actually.
He really can, and the choice to go command center first is a pretty good choice for the map. I'm willing to bet he's going to make it on the high ground, though, because that's just the safe thing to do. But no, he makes it on low ground here.
And Seed with the Nexus first.
And Seed, of course, wants to make his Nexus on low ground as well.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about the Kaldor Phoenix lifting Immortals and lifting Nexi, but I haven't actually seen it yet.
Not yet.
I think you need the arm upgrade for that.
Yeah, well, you have to get the Kaldor arm upgrade actually is researched at the Arbiter Tribunal.
Oh, really?
Since that is not in StarCraft 2 just yet.
I heard that to lift the Nexus you need +2 biceps, though.
Yeah, +2 biceps. I don't know where you researched that. At the gym?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen anyone build that, though.
Yeah, it's really strange to me because I think it's a recommended upgrade for sure. Imagine if you could build your Nexus on your main. Is that probe actually gonna kill the SCV? Where did the SCV go? Oh wow, 5 hit points left. One more zap would have done it. That particle beam is so frustrating.
Yeah.
You know, in StarCraft 1, like the probe could basically, the way the probe moved was so annoying. I can't even.
These electroshockers are really annoying. Do you know these movies where one of those guys always finds an electroshocker and it's like, oh my god, this is cool, let's try it, and he shocks everyone?
Yeah.
And it's like, stop that. That's exactly what the probe is.
The probe is those probes, man. In StarCraft 2, they kind of have this sliding motion where they can kind of spin around like a tap dancer while they zap the SCVs too.
On the other hand, you have the SCVs, this cardboard animation thing, this one with the bunker at the front where the Zealot desperately tries to take it down. And the SCV stands behind it, and the Zealot makes this scratch, and the SCV is like...
I love these animations. By the way, if you guys haven't seen these, look up cardboard animations, look up StarCraft's.
Yeah, StarCraft's cardboard animations, look it up on YouTube. It is brilliant.
Yeah.
And you let us know what is actually your favorite episode. Why does it tweet at Proxwolf and at Kaldor? My personal favorite episode is the one with the roaches and the planetary fortress. The roaches that just eat the SCVs and the planetary is completely freaking out. I love that one.
I love that one too. I have to choose now because my favorites. There's 2 I really like. This SCV is not gonna like facing that phase disruptor from the Stalker. Takes it out there. I really like the Zealot one you described earlier with the bunker, but I also really like the Phoenix one where the Phoenix attacks the Overlords, and it's just the Phoenixes are so fast and violent in that episode.
Both of them are really great. But yeah, let us know. Send us a tweet on Twitter and let us know what is your personal cardboard episode. And if you really don't know what we are talking about, then make sure to look it up. If you're watching the VOD now, pause it, go to YouTube, look it up. They are amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of episodes out there. You'll probably find yourself watching for the next 10 minutes or so, all those episodes.
And then you repause the VOD and go on with Seed Center Game 2.
Yeah, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed it.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you had fun. And yeah, currently we're looking at a 2-base Protoss up against a 2-base Terran. Not a lot of things are happening here. Both of them just trying to poke a little bit, trying to have some scouting on the map going on, but not really going for any kind of engagement. Seed is now heading into his robotic spay tech, whereas on the other hand we have a center with a small marine force trying to circumvent Seed scouting and maybe hitting a few probes at the natural.
Because of the way this map is so open, I feel like he's not going to go for a Colossus opening, besides making the initial one, of course, to be defensive, because to attack with Colossi on this map is just not as effective as on other maps. For example, on Entombed, if you wanted to attack with Colossi, you could attack it where the third base is. There's that choke point. It's hard for the Tyranius to funnel through there. And with the Forge, it even further indicates he wants to get those additional Twilight Council units out, or Twilight Council upgrades, excuse me. A huge Marine Force walks forward for Senna, though. He actually powered up quite a lot of barracks, and he's got a large force that will take out at the very least one of these Zealots.
The Marines on the move, and he has to be careful against all these sentries on the high
ground. He missed the
ground.
force fields, and this could be game-ending.
It really could be. The force fields were not good, and suddenly he's stuck here. So many probes actually already dying.
Oh, nice trap with the SCVs, and he doesn't force field the ramp.
Oh my God.
He doesn't have energy. He's out of energy because he missed his force fields earlier, and it looks like Seed is actually going to be in Code B right now. I can't believe it.
He lost his sentries. He lost a few of them. Now he doesn't have the energy because the sentries already died, and suddenly Seed is down to 19 supply to 16. Center has done it.
Yeah, he certainly has. This has been a strange game, but this game is over. He's going to trap the Stalkers now. 2 Zealots warp in here, but that's all he's got, and this game ends here.
A missed force field and sentries dying end the game. Seed is out of Code A. He is in Code B. GG, and congratulations to Santa, who apparently doesn't even know what hit him.
I don't even think he can believe it. He's like, wow, he missed those force fields.
My God.
I'm just in now.
Seed got blindsided there. He didn't really see what was coming, and suddenly the force field was in the wrong spot. The Marines are up already, taking down the first 2 sentries. Then the rest of them is like, hey, wait a second, there's a gap actually.
Yeah.
They walk up, and then he doesn't have the energy on the remaining sentries to force field his ramp.
Yeah, he can't even force field him out of his main. What a tough spot there to be in. Well, Seed is going to have to requalify. It's hard to believe, but that's the reality we face now.
Unbelievable. Well, guys, we have 2-0 for Santa, and now we're heading into the 3rd game of the day with Flying up against Alive, starting here in just a few minutes after a short commercial break.